Let's start setting up.
Okay.
One tree left, one tree right. Transition level 050. Advise on initial contact you have information Juliet. Köln-Bonn Airport information Juliet. 1639er Zulu. Wind 215 at tree. Ceiling 1900 broken. Temperature 0 tree. Dew point 02. QNH 1014. Landing and departing runways 24, 1 tree left, 1 tree right. Transition level 050. Advise on initial contact you have information Juliet.
I'm out for the walk around.
Lufthansa 316, ready to pick up IFR clearance to Schiphol Airport.
Lufthansa 316, Cologne-Bonn delivery, expect runway 24, MVO 2 Delta departure, squawk 1000.
MVO 2 Delta departure, squawk 1000,
I'm back.
Lufthansa
No
316.
issues on the walk around.
Okay.
Lufthansa 316, read back correct. Contact ground 121.73 when ready for push or start.
Ground 121.73 when ready for pushback or engine start, Lufthansa 316.
refueling truck is on its way. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, the newest weather shows good conditions. We'll plan to push and start for a 2-engine taxi. There are no hotspots along our taxi route. It will be a left seat takeoff and no need for radar. We'll plan
pushback and
thrust
engine
take
start.
prior to V1 for any master warning,
Catering
engine
vehicle.
fire, or
Eurowings
failure
005
that will
Gate
prevent the
Bravo
aircraft from
26
flying
taxi via
safely.
Tango
We
Bravo
will
Tango
abort
Lima
and stop on the
Lima.
runway. After V1, we
Gate
take it
Bravo
flying
26
and deal
taxi
with it
via
in the air
Tango.
and
Bravo
plan to
Tango
come back
Lima
here.
Lima.
Any questions?
Eurowings
No questions.
005.
Okay, that completes the brief.
Eurowings 006 Cologne Bonn ground pushback approved. Face southeast.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast. Eurowings 006. Eurowings 006 taxi for departure.
Eurowings 006 runway 13 left taxi via Mike Alpha 7.
Runway 13 left taxi via Mike Alpha 7. Eurowings 006. Lufthansa 2 Charlie X-ray at stand 2. Request pushback and engine start.
Lufthansa 2 Charlie X-ray Cologne Bonn ground hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position Lufthansa 2 Charlie X-ray.
Eurowings 006 contact Cologne Bonn Tower 124.98. Have a good evening.
Over to Tower 124.98. Eurowings 006.
Cockpit preparation.
Lufthansa 2
Here
Charlie
comes
X-ray
uncouplers.
Cologne Bonn ground pushback
Remove
approved.
fuel
Face
quantity.
southeast.
4, 1,
Pushback
5,
and engine start
5
approved.
kilograms.
Face southeast.
Seatbelts.
Lufthansa 2 Charlie X-ray.
On.
Are you sure about that? 8 years.
NAV
Baro ref.
1014 set.
1014 set. Cockpit preparation checklist completed.
Lufthansa 2 Charlie X-ray request taxi to the Active.
Lufthansa 2 Charlie X-ray, runway 13 left taxi via Mike Alpha 7.
Runway 13 left taxi via Mike Alpha 7 Lufthansa 2 Charlie X-ray.
Lufthansa 2 Charlie X-ray, contact Cologne Bonn Tower 124.98.
Contact Tower 124.98 Lufthansa 2 Charlie X-ray. Bye bye.
Hi, the security and safety check are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
Yes, you can start boarding.
Thanks.
Passengers boarding started.
Hello. Evening. Darf ich Ihren Bordpass sehen?
Arabia Maroc 227 Juliet, gate Delta 18 taxi via Tango Bravo Mike. Gate Delta 18 taxi via Tango Bravo Mike, Arabia Maroc 227 Juliet.
Darf ich Ihren Bordpass sehen? Karte bitte. Hello. Hello.
Hi guys, here is the load sheet for you.
Thanks. Cabin crew, close door and arm slides. Before start checklist.
Parking brake.
Set.
Takeoff speeds and thrust.
V1 1 3 3 VR 1 3 3 V2 1 3 6
V1 1 3 3 VR 1 3 3 V2 1 3 6 Windows.
closed.
Beacon.
On.
Before start checklist completed.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brake set.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board today. As you locate your assigned seats, please place your smaller items under the seat in front of you to provide more room for larger items in our overhead compartments. If you need assistance, contact the flight attendant. If you are unable to accommodate any item in the cabin, please bring it to the boarding door and we will check it for you. Also review the safety instruction card in your seat pocket. If you are seated at an exit seat, also review the exit seating criteria.
All aircraft be advised, information kilo now current, QNH 1015.
Looking here.
Lufthansa 316, stand 20, request pushback and engine start.
Lufthansa 316 Cologne Bonn ground, pushback approved, face southeast.
Pushback approved, face southeast, Lufthansa 316.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
Hey guys, all packs are on board. Are we clear to close?
Yes.
Thanks, let me know if you need anything.
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
Starting engine 2.
Okay.
Eurowings 2 Golf Hotel, gate Charlie 3 taxi via Tango, Bravo Mike. Gate Charlie 3 taxi via Tango, Bravo Mike, Eurowings 2 Golf Hotel.
Starting engine 1.
Okay.
Please set parking brakes.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Eurowings 465, gate Delta 10, taxi via Alpha 2 Alpha. Hold short runway 24. Gate Delta 10, taxi via Alpha 2 Alpha. Hold short runway 24, Eurowings 465.
After start checklist.
Anti-ice.
Off.
EHAM status.
Checked.
Page trim.
Tow truck disconnected.
28% set.
Bypass
Rudder
fuel
trim.
removed.
Neutral.
After start checklist completed.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Flight controls check.
Ready. Full down. Full up. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Rudder.
Full right. Full left. Neutral.
Lufthansa 316, taxi for departure.
Lufthansa 316, runway 24, taxi via Mike, Bravo Alpha Alpha Tree. Hold short runway 13 left.
Runway 24 taxi via Mike, Bravo Alpha Alpha 3. Hold short runway 13 left, Lufthansa 316.
Eurowings 465, cross runway 24 at Alpha. Continue taxi via Alpha.
Clear left
Hold
side.
short
Clear
runway
right
24.
side.
Cross runway 24 at Alpha. Continue taxi via Alpha. Hold short runway 24, Eurowings 465.
Brake check.
Pressure 0.
Taxi checklist.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked. Flap setting.
Lufthansa 316, hold position for traffic.
Config 1.
Hold
plus
position,
Config
Lufthansa
1 plus
316.
F. Radar and predictive wind shear system.
On and auto.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
EHAM memo.
Takeoff. No blue.
Once again,
Taxi checklist
ladies and
completed.
gentlemen, welcome on board our flight today. This is the lead flight attendant speaking. Please direct your attention to the cabin crew for important safety information.
Eurowing 754,
There
stand
is an
12,
instruction
request
card in
pushback.
your seat pocket that illustrates the safety equipment on this aircraft.
Eurowing 754, Cologne Bonn ground, pushback and engine start approved, face southeast.
Lighted information signs and posted.
Pushback and engine start approved, face southeast, Eurowing 754.
Tighten by pulling on the belt to release your seatbelt. Lift the metal
Lufthansa
strap on the
316,
buckle.
continue taxi.
It is our policy that you
Continue
keep
taxi,
your seatbelt
Lufthansa
fastened at all
316.
times while seated. Doors are clearly marked with exit signs and instructions for door operation. Each door is equipped with an escape slide. Locate the exit nearest you. The nearest exit may be behind you. In an emergency, lights will illuminate the aisle. The cabin is pressurized. If there is a loss of cabin pressure, a panel will open and oxygen masks will appear. Remain seated with your seatbelt fastened and pull a mask towards you to start the flow of oxygen. Oxygen will be flowing to the mask even though the bag may not inflate. Cover your nose and mouth with the mask. Place the elastic band around your head and tighten by pulling on the ends. Secure your own mask before assisting others. Your seat bottom cushion may be used as a flotation device. Pull up and remove the cushion. Upon exiting the aircraft, place your arms around the cushion and hold onto the straps located on the back. This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is not permitted in the cabin or laboratories. Cabin lights will now be turned off. Reading light buttons are located above your seat. Thank you for your attention.
Eurowing 754, request taxi.
Eurowing 754, runway 13 left taxi via Mike Alpha 7.
Runway 13 left taxi via Mike Alpha 7, Eurowing 754.
Eurowing 754, contact Cologne Bonn Tower 124.908.
Contact Tower 124.908, Eurowing 754, bye-bye.
Lufthansa 316, waiting to cross 13 left.
Lufthansa 316, hold short of 13 left. I'll call you back.
Roger, hold short of 13 left for traffic, Lufthansa 316.
Lufthansa 316, cross runway 13 left at Delta. Continue taxi via Alpha, Alpha 3 Delta.
Cross runway 13 left at Delta. Continue taxi via Alpha, Alpha 3 Delta, Lufthansa 316.
Lufthansa 316, contact Cologne Bonn Tower 124.908.
Contact Tower 124.908, Lufthansa 316.
Takeoff runway confirmed. Approach path clear of traffic. Cabin crew, be seated for takeoff.
Lufthansa 316, ready to go, runway 24.
Lufthansa 316, Cologne Bonn Tower, wind 255 at 3, runway 24, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 24, cleared for takeoff, Lufthansa 316.
Lineup checklist.
Takeoff runway.
Runway 24 confirmed.
Runway 24 confirmed. TCAS.
TARA.
Packs 1 and 2.
Off.
Lineup checklist completed.
Cologne Bonn Tower, Netherlands Air Force 54 Heavy, ILS runway 24.
Netherlands Air Force 54 Heavy, Cologne Bonn Tower, continue.
Roger, Netherlands Air Force 54 Heavy.
Takeoff.
Check. Thrust set 100 knots.
Check.
Netherlands Air Force 54 Heavy,
V1,
wind
rotate.
255 at 3, runway 24 cleared to land.
Runway 24 24 clear to land.
Positive
Netherlands
turn.
Air Force 54 heavy.
Gear up.
Lufthansa 316, contact Langen radar departure 135.35.
Contact Langen radar departure 135.35, Lufthansa 316.
Packs are on.
Langen radar, Lufthansa 316. Good evening, 1,700 feet.
Lufthansa 316, Langen radar departure. Identified. Climb to flight level
Flaps
110.
0.
Speed checked.
Climb to flight level 110,
zero.
Lufthansa 316.
Speedbird 998, descend to 3,000 feet, QNH 1015.
Descend to 3,000 feet, QNH 1015, Speedbird 998.
Set standard.
Standard cross-checked. Passing flight level 056.
Clear runner.
Okay. Now.
Check. You have control.
I have control.
Lufthansa 316, contact Langen radar 118.75.
Contact Langen radar 118.75, Lufthansa 316. Bye-bye. Langen radar, Lufthansa 316. Good evening, leaving flight level 088 for flight level 110.
Lufthansa 316, Langen radar, radar contact, climb to flight level 220.
Climb to flight level 220, Lufthansa 316.
Ryanair 67 Kilo Romeo, contact Amsterdam radar 119.175. Contact Amsterdam radar 119.175, Ryanair 67 Kilo Romeo. Austrian 160 Delta, contact Langen radar 127.6, bye-bye.
Contact Langen radar 127.6, Austrian 160 Delta. Bye-bye.
Langen radar, beeline 2 Kilo Papa, descending via Bati 6 Alpha, flight level 203.
Beeline 2 Kilo Papa, Langen radar, identified.
Clear runner.
Okay.
Lufthansa 4, Whiskey Romeo, contact Düsseldorf approach 128.655.
Contact Düsseldorf approach 128.655, Lufthansa 4 Whiskey Romeo.
Eurowing 74 uniform, contact Amsterdam radar 119.175. Contact Amsterdam radar 119.175, Eurowing 74 uniform, bye-bye. Speedbird 909 uniform, contact Amsterdam radar 119.175. Contact Amsterdam radar 119.175, Speedbird 909 uniform. 1, Romeo Bravo, flight level 104. Eurowings 1, Romeo Bravo, Langen radar, radar contact, climb to flight level 180. Climb to flight level 180, Eurowings 1, Romeo Bravo. Eurowings 1, Romeo Bravo, climb to flight level 180, maintain 250 knots. Climb to flight level 180, maintain 250 knots, Eurowings 1, Romeo Bravo. Eurowings 1, Romeo Bravo, climb to flight level 180, resume normal speed. Climb to flight level 180, resume normal speed, Eurowings 1, Romeo Bravo. Iber Express 3728, contact Bremen radar 125.1, bye-bye.
Contact Bremen radar 125.1, Iber Express 3728, have a good evening.
Langen radar. Flyer 7 Golf November. Flight level 182.
Flyer 7 Golf November, Langen radar. Good evening, radar contact, climb to flight level 380.
Climb to flight level 380, Flyer 7 Golf November.
Luxair 9514, Langen radar, expect BB3 Delta, runway 24.
Expect BITB 3 Delta, runway 24, Luxair 9514.
We'll begin our meal service for the flight. Please refer to the menu given to you on board
6 Foxtrot, contact Langen radar 127.6.
We request that you keep the aisles clear to assist the flight
Langen radar 127.6, Blackbird 6 Foxtrot, bye-bye.
Thank you.
Eurowings 1, Romeo Bravo, climb to flight level 360. Climb to flight level 360, Eurowings 1, Romeo Bravo. Air Baltic 6, Charlie 3, contact Amsterdam radar 119.175.
Contact Amsterdam radar 119.175, Air Baltic 6 Charlie 3.
With Air 43, Juliet Echo, contact Bremen radar 125.1.
Contact Bremen radar 125.1 with Air 43 Juliet Echo.
Langen radar, Ocean 1 Hotel Romeo. Good evening, through flight level 130 for flight level 160, direct deal 242.
Magic Sun 4881, descend to flight level 170.
Descend to flight level 170, Magic Sun 4881.
Ocean 1, Hotel Romeo, Langen radar, identified, climb to flight level 320.
Climb to flight level 320, Ocean 1 Hotel Romeo.
Lufthansa 316, contact Amsterdam radar 119.175.
Contact Amsterdam radar 119.175, Lufthansa 316. Amsterdam radar, Lufthansa 316, out of flight level 200 for flight level 220.
Lufthansa 316, Amsterdam radar, identified. Finnair 38 uniform, contact Brussels, approach 126.63.
Contact Brussels, approach 126.63, Finnair 38 uniform.
Lufthansa 316, contact Brussels Control 125.0.
Contact Brussels Control 125.0, Lufthansa 316, bye-bye. Brussels Control, Lufthansa 316, good evening, crossing flight level 200 for flight level 220, direct Ogbol.
Lufthansa 316, Brussels Control, radar contact.
Brussels Control, Magic Sun 4881. Good evening, descending via Beatty 4 Alpha, flight level 180.
Magic Sun 4881, Brussels Control identified.
Brussels Control, Beeline 2 Kilo Papa, descending via Beatty 6 Alpha, flight level 151.
Beeline 2, Kilo Papa, Brussels Control, radar contact. Brussels Control, Eurowings 1, Romeo Bravo, flight level 255. Eurowings 1, Romeo Bravo, Brussels Control, radar contact. Ryanair 12, Sierra Uniform, contact Langen radar 118.75.
Contact Langen Radar 118.75. Ryanair 12 Sierra Uniform. Bye-bye.
Brussels Control, Beeline 6, Bravo Yankee. Good evening, descending via Coke 8 Alpha, flight level 166.
Beeline 6, Bravo Yankee, Brussels Control identified.
You have control.
I have control.
Are you ready for the arrival brief?
Go ahead.
Our current weather shows nice B5 conditions, and we've got the arrival and approach for guidance in FMS, for descent planning, to get down to the airport. It will be an ILS approach. The runway is dry, and we take the first available turn and taxi to the gate per ATC instructions. Once cleared, we can plan to start the APU for taxi. The primary threat will be weather. Any questions?
No questions.
Brief complete.
Beeline 2, Kilo Papa, contact Brussels, approach 126.63.
Contact Brussels approach 126.63, Beeline 2 Kilo Papa. Brussels Control, Flyer 7, Golf November, flight level 363.
Flyer 7, Golf November, Brussels Control, radar contact. Berlin 34, Yankee Yankee, descend to flight level 180.
Descend to flight level 180, Berlin 34 Yankee Yankee.
Lufthansa 22 Hotel, contact Paris Control 126.475. Have a good evening.
Contact Paris Control 126.475, Lufthansa 22 Hotel.
Brussels Control, France Soleil 76 Quebec Romeo, flight level 389er. France Soleil 76 Quebec Romeo, Brussels Control, radar contact. Shamrock 3 Lima Kilo, contact Langen radar 127.6.
Contact Langen radar 127.6, Shamrock 3, Lima Kilo.
Magic Sun 4881, contact Charleroi, approach 133.13.
Contact Charleroi, approach 133.13, Magic Sun 4881.
Berlin 34, Yankee Yankee, contact Langen radar 127.6. Have a good evening.
Contact Langen radar 127.6, Berlin 34 Yankee Yankee.
Beeline 6, Bravo Yankee, contact Brussels, approach 126.63.
Contact Brussels, approach 126.63, Beeline 6 Bravo Yankee.
Brussels Control, Lufthansa 3 Uniform, flight level 242.
Lufthansa 3 Uniform, Brussels Control, radar contact. Lufthansa 316, Brussels Control, expect Hilo 2 Alpha, runway 36 center.
Expect Haley 2 Alpha, runway 36 center, Lufthansa 316.
Brussels Control, Luxair 9473, good evening, through flight level 101 for flight level 110, direct gear flow. Luxair 9473, Brussels Control, radar contact, climb to flight level 230. Climb to flight level 2T0, Luxair 9473.
Mike Kilo, good evening, flight level 339er.
Wizz Air 35, Mikey Kilo, Brussels Control, radar contact.
Brussels Control, Lufthansa 498 Heavy, flight level 320.
Lufthansa 498 Heavy, Brussels Control, identified.
Good evening, Brussels Control, Swiss 34 Echo, descending via Leno 5 Alpha, flight level 406.
Swiss 34 Echo, Brussels Control, radar contact. With Air 35 Mike Kilo, descend to flight level 220.
Descend to flight level 220 with Air 35 Mike Kilo.
Lufthansa 3, Romeo Lima, Brussels Control, expect Elmo 1 Delta, runway 26 right.
Expect Elmo 1 Delta, runway 26 right, Lufthansa 3 Romeo Lima. Brussels Control, Iberia 32 Papa Bravo, descending via tone 8 Alpha, flight level 134.
Iberia 32 Papa Bravo, Brussels Control, radar contact. Lufthansa 316, Healy 2 Alpha, runway 36 center, report ready for descent.
Heel 2 Alpha, runway 36 center, call when ready, Lufthansa 316.
Lufthansa 3, Romeo Lima, contact Langen radar, 127.6.
Contact Langen Radar 127.6, Lufthansa 3 Romeo Lima, bye-bye.
Lufthansa 316, descend to flight level 070.
Descend to flight level 070, Lufthansa 316.
Ladies and gentlemen from the cockpit, we will be starting our initial descent shortly. Again, thanks for flying with us today. We appreciate your business.
Brussels Control, Lot 3 Mike Echo, descending via BT6 Alpha, flight level 165.
Lot 3, Mike Echo, Brussels Control, radar contact.
Brussels Control, Speedbird 955 Lima, flight level 340.
I have control.
You have control.
Speedbird 955 Lima, Brussels Control, identified. Scandinavian 579, contact Paris Control 126.475, bye-bye.
Contact Paris Control 126.475, Scandinavian 579.
Portugalia 563, contact Paris Control 126.475.
Contact Paris Control 126.475, Portugalia 563. Brussels Control, Lufthansa 3 November Papa, flight level 340.
Iberia 32 Papa Bravo, contact Brussels approach 126.63.
Contact Brussels approach 126.63, Iberia 32 Papa Bravo.
Speedbird 909 uniform, Brussels Control, expect Loga 2 Hotel, runway 27 right.
Expect Loga 2 Hotel, runway 27 right, Speedbird 909 uniform.
Flyer 7 Golf November, Brussels Control, expect corner 1, Charlie, runway 27.
Expect Kona 1 Charlie, runway 27 and flyer 7 Golf November.
Lufthansa 3 November, Papa, Brussels Control, identified. Ryanair 9515, contact Amsterdam radar 119.175.
Contact Amsterdam radar 119.175, Ryanair 9515.
Brussels Control, Touristic 4044, good evening, flight level 276.
Touristic 4044, Brussels Control, radar contact, continue climb to flight level 360. Flyer 86 November Hotel, contact Langen radar 127.6.
Contact Langenradar 127.6, flyer 86 November Hotel.
Lufthansa 316, contact Schiphol approach 131.155.
Contact Schiphol approach 131.155, Lufthansa 316. Schiphol, Lufthansa 316, good evening, flight level 103 with information Tango.
Lufthansa 316, Schiphol approach QNH 1015, expect the ILS runway 36 center with the river transition.
QNH 1015, expect the ILS runway 36 center with the river transition. Lufthansa 316.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be arriving at our destination.
Lufthansa 316, cleared direct river, cross river at or above flight level 070, cleared ILS runway 36 center.
101.
Cleared direct river, cross river at or above flight level 070, cleared ILS runway 36 center, Lufthansa 316.
Off-service items, newspapers and any other items that you wish to discard or may not be taking off the aircraft with you. Also, in preparation for landing, please turn off all electronic devices. Stow these devices within all other carry-on items. Please use caution when opening the overhead bins, as items may have shifted during our flight. Please stow your tray tables and return your seats to their upright position and check the security of your seatbelt. We'll be landing shortly. Thank you.
Approach checklist.
City 1770, contact Schiphol Tower 135.11.
1015.
City 1770.
15. Set. Seatbelts.
On.
Minimum.
No decision height set.
Auto brake.
Low armed.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist completed.
Activate approach phase. Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Lufthansa 9 Yankee Juliet, contact Schiphol Tower 135.11, have a good evening.
Contact Tower 135.11, Lufthansa 9 Yankee Juliet.
To go.
Check.
KLM 50 Charlie, contact Schiphol Tower 135.11, have a good evening.
Contact Tower 135.11, KLM 50 Charlie, bye-bye.
Flaps 2.
Check speed.
Flaps 2.
Speed checked. Flaps 2.
Gear down.
Gear down.
Flaps free.
Cabin crew, be seated for landing. Speed checked. Flaps 3.
Flaps full.
Speed checked. Flaps full.
Landing checklist.
EHAM Nemo.
Landing no blue.
Landing checklist completed.
Lufthansa 316 established on final approach.
Lufthansa 316 affirm. Lufthansa 316, contact Schiphol Tower 135.11, have a good evening.
Contact Tower 135.11 Lufthansa 316. Schiphol Tower, Lufthansa 316, ILS runway 36 center.
Lufthansa 316, Schiphol Tower, wind 290 at 7, runway 36 center, clear to land.
Runway 36 center cleared to land, Lufthansa 316.
Schiphol Tower, City 1592, ILS runway 36 right E.
City 1592, Schiphol Tower, continue.
Roger, City 1592.
Traffic.
Radar altimeter alive.
Check.
Climb. Increase climb. Increase climb. City 1592, wind 290 at 7, runway 36 right, clear to land.
Runway 36 right, cleared to land, City 1592.
KLM 50 Charlie, exit left at Echo 2.
Exit left at Echo 2, KLM 50 Charlie.
KLM 50 Charlie, monitor ground 121.905, bye-bye.
Ground 121.905, KLM 50 Charlie.
Schiphol Tower, KLM 24 Delta, ILS runway 36 right. KLM 24 Delta, Schiphol Tower, continue. Roger, KLM 24 Delta.
Check.
1000.
Continue.
Check.
KLM 24 Delta, wind 290 at 7, runway 36 right, clear to land. Runway 36 right, clear to land, KLM 24 Delta. City 1592, exit left at Echo 2.
Exit left at Echo 2, City 1592.
City 1592, monitor ground 121.905, have a good evening.
Ground 121.905, City 1592.
Spoilers. Reverse green. Decel. 70 knots.
Lufthansa 316, exit right at Whiskey 4.
Exit right at Whiskey 4, Lufthansa 316.
Lufthansa 316, contact ground 121.905.
Ground 121.905, Lufthansa 316.
After landing checklist.
Radar and predictive wind shear system.
Off.
After landing checklist completed.
Lufthansa 316, request taxi to assigned gate.
Lufthansa 316, gate Charlie 14, taxi via Delta, Bravo, Alpha 26, Quebec, Alpha Alpha 4, Echo.
Gate Charlie 14, taxi via Delta, Bravo, Alpha 26, Quebec, Alpha Alpha 4, Echo, Lufthansa 316.
KLM 24 Delta, gate Delta 31, taxi via Echo 2, Alpha 11, Alpha Alpha 9 or Charlie.
Gate Delta 31 taxi via Echo 2, Alpha 11, Alpha Alpha 9 or Charlie, KLM 24 Delta.
All aircraft be advised, information uniform now current, QNH 1015.
Of our flight. Please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened until the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign and the aircraft is parked safely at the gate. This will be your indication it is safe to move about the cabin, gather your belongings and disembark. We'd like to thank you for flying with us today. We appreciate your business and hope to see you again on a future flight.
Shut down engine 2. Taxi light off. Parking checklist.
Parking brake or chocks.
Set.
Engines.
Off.
Wing lights.
Off.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking checklist completed.
The boarding requested. Passengers aboard.